Fifth grade. Reading. This is the reading exercise for this week. Please listen to the instructions and pay attention. Reading tips. Read the text 2 times. Write in a paper all the words you don't know. Find the words in the dictionary. Read the text again.
Chapter 2. Diamonds for the Queen. Madame Bonacieux was too busy worrying about the Queen's secret to think about her husband. While Buckingham was kissing the Queen's hand, Monsieur Bonacieux was standing in front of the Cardinal. The little man was white and shaking. He knew that the Cardinal was as powerful as the King.
He'll kill me if he wants to, and no one can stop him. Oh, why did I marry my wife? She's got me into all this trouble,
he thought. But luckily, the great Cardinal wasn't angry with him at all. After a few questions about Madame Bonacieux, he said,
My dear Monsieur, I'm so sorry that my men had to bring you here, but we've had a most interesting talk. Perhaps you'll help me if I need you another time. Please, take this bag of gold and feel free to leave.
Bonacieux loved money nearly as much as he loved himself.
Oh, sir!
He cried.
Thank you! Thank you, sir!
And when he was out of the room, he shouted as loudly as possible,
Long live the Cardinal!
The next day, the Cardinal heard about the Queen's secret visitor from one of the palace servants. First, he went to see the King. Then, he called another person to his office. She was a beautiful, well-dressed woman with long blonde hair and large blue eyes. It was Lady de Winter.
Milady, do you remember the King giving the Queen 12 diamonds for her birthday? Well, now she's given them to her lover.
Milady smiled coldly.
How stupid of her,
she said.
You must leave for England today. The Duke of Buckingham will want to wear the diamonds, I'm sure. So you must get near him, at a dance perhaps, and steal 2 of the diamonds. Bring them back to me, and then we can show them to the King.
Leave it to me,
said Milady. At the palace, the Queen was speaking worriedly to Madame Bonacieux.
The King's just told me that there'll be an important dinner in a week's time. He wants me to wear my diamonds, but I gave them to Buckingham. The Cardinal visited the King this morning. It's part of his plan to show the King that I have a lover. What can I do? We must get those diamonds back at once, Madame. Don't worry, I know someone who will help us. Write a letter to the Duke of Buckingham and give it to me. My friend will take it to London.
Madame Bonacieux was thinking of that good-looking young man, D'Artagnan.
He's very brave,
she thought. And when she told D'Artagnan about the Queen's letter, he was more than pleased to help. He loved Madame Bonacieux, and he loved his queen.
Her secret is safe with me,
he cried. The next day, he called the 3 Musketeers together.
Friends, we must travel in secret to England,
he told them.
Can't you tell us why?
Asked Athos.
The Queen needs our help. That's all I can say.
I'll buy a new sword for the journey,
said Porthos happily.
There's no time for that.
Said D'Artagnan.
We leave at once. Now listen carefully. We'll ride together and fight to the death if anyone attacks us. I'm sure that the Cardinal is going to send his men to stop us. I have a letter from the Queen in my pocket. If I die, the next man must take the letter and ride on. If he dies, the next man must take it, and so on. The letter must arrive safely in London.
Half an hour later, the 4 friends and Planchet rode out of Paris, their swords in their hands. They did not know that the Cardinal's men were following them. At Chantilly, 3 men attacked Porthos, and he had to stay there and fight them. At Beauvais, someone shot Aramis from an upstairs window, and he was badly hurt and couldn't go on. Then, at Amiens, 2 men took Athos prisoner while he was asleep.
That just leaves you and me, Planchet,
said D'Artagnan. The 2 men sailed to England, bought new horses, and rode to London. There, they soon found the Duke of Buckingham's house. D'Artagnan asked to see the Duke, who took him into a private room at once.
What have you come to tell me?
Asked the Duke.
You come from France. Has something happened to the Queen? Quickly!
She is well, sir.
Answered D'Artagnan.
But she is in great danger. She sends you a letter. Here it is.
A letter from the Queen!
Buckingham took it with shaking hands and read every word. He looked up at D'Artagnan.
I must send back her diamonds with you. Here they are. I keep them with me at all times.
He took a wooden box out of his pocket and opened it. Suddenly, he gave a cry.
There are only 10 diamonds! 2 have gone!
Has someone stolen them, sir?
Asked D'Artagnan.
Yes, I remember now. I was wearing them last night, and I was dancing with Lady de Winter. She works for the Cardinal, I think. But don't worry, young man. My jeweller will make 2 more, which will look just like the others. Stay here tonight, and tomorrow I'll give you the box of 12 diamonds to take back to the Queen. Shake hands with me, D'Artagnan. You're a very brave man.
And so the next day, D'Artagnan and Planchet were on another ship, sailing back to France. On their way, they had no more adventures, and they arrived safely home in the evening. That night, D'Artagnan slept in his bed at Monsieur Bonacieux's house with the Queen's diamonds in his hand.
Watch the video again, so you can check the answers before sending your work into the platform.